Don't mind Lord of the Rings: The Third Age there. I'm just daydreaming about better games we could be playing. Project Zero, Silent Hill 4, Silent Hill 2, SSX Tricky, fucking GTA Vice City. But no. We're here for a different game. And there is one person, and one person alone to thank. Rudy Jazz. Now this is not one of those streams I can rush through and simply say, oh, that was fun, guys. What a fun piece of cringe, and never do this again. No, I was paid $100. $100 to play through from beginning to end. Now, I may not be able to do it in a single sitting, but I must finish this game. I have been paid to do so. Create new data. Yes, I want to sully my memory card with this. Absolutely. I haven't gotten over that. I have not gotten over the guns, the fucking generic gun sound effect. So shit. It's such a generic sound. Here's Jakey, $5, thank you, to buy the sleeping pills you'll need tonight. Yeah, I'm actually kind of tired. I've got a coffee though. Here's a Deplorabology says, here's a coin for the mug. Now dance for me, monkey. That's pretty much my life now. That's what it's become. Fucking hell. What a sign of things to come. Look at this nightmare. Fuck me. I've seen this cutscene before and it still hasn't lost any of its power. There it is. I love that shot of him freaking out like machine gunning. Just the droopy mouth on Shadow while he's firing the gun is fantastic. Oscar Rock. But Jacob, the music's good. Sonic fans 1998 to 2020. Yeah, literally all Sonic music, like after the 2D era, is garbage. Like the games. Right. I guess we're just going story mode, right? We're just diving right in. Continue. We can't because there is no more. My buddy is ready, Jacob. Who the fuck called their account Toby's dad? Fiend Daddy Mandela. Oh god, ow, that edge cut me so deep. Ag. Yeah, it's pretty much where we are right now. Shadow the Hedgehog.
It's the only thing I can remember.
Because it's my name.
Maria!
Were there no other gun sound effects available? Sorry, as I was saying, the day of reckoning is here. Sorry, I had something in my throat.
Who are you and how do you know I'm Shadow? And what are you talking about?
Dear liberals, if this game is so bad, then why does Shadow make my pee-pee hard? I don't know, Uncle Palpy. I cannot answer that question. The best person to ask is Ben Shapiro. He will know. Here's Jakey. Wow, is this a game or a test of humanity's evil? So, speaking of, what the hell? Is this a game or a test of evil? Have you guys seen, I mentioned it on another stream, but it was like a very small, intimate stream. Like, have you guys seen Chris Bors's fucking descent into madness on his, on his ghost hunting channel? He's become the Vigilant Christian, like the Vigilant Christian Super Mario. Like, that's how he is now. He's like, so what's happening is, guys, the Illuminati is using ghosts, aliens, and poltergeists. All the transgenders and homosexuals. It's like weird, like, bigoted conspiracy theory shit. It's mental. Some English bloke, thank you very much. The funny thing about Shadow using realistic firearms, besides the obvious, is that he's only 3'3", meaning that an MP5 looks like an M16 when he's holding one. That is funny. I just want to go a straight line. Oh, God, I hate this so much already. Where'd you come from? See, I've just realised that they call Sonic the Blue Blur because, like, he's blurry as shit on the PS2's terrible optimization. Emperor Crimson, a game to surpass Metal Gear. Cope keeps pausing when trying to delay the inevitable. It's true. What am I doing? I do not understand. Rudy Jazz, am I the baddie? This is entirely your fault. Entirely. So I don't know what the plot is to this game, but I think it has something to do with Joe Biden trying to get the Chaos Emeralds. So I guess we got to stop him. Doomsday! I can't believe I'm saying this because, like, a lot of people complain about Sonic games aren't fast. This is too fast. Like, genuinely. Whoa, too fast! Like, I can barely control him. A fan since I was 13 said, insert meme name here, rather. So I have to keep pausing to read the chat, so because I'm just going to lose all my lives otherwise. Insert meme name here says, a fan since I was 13. Of me or of Shadow the Hedgehog? Now I go to my choice school. Well, good for you. Glad you got into whatever your choice school was. And I hope the subject you're doing is the thing you want to be doing. So good for you. I've never understood the fascination with giving the Sonic games a fucking storyline. Wait, am I doing something wrong? What am I doing? What is this? Is that a better gun? Is that a worse gun? It looks better. I'm gonna go with this one. Just because I am presently just trying. People are asking me questions like, are you doing like the good ending of the bad? I'm just learning how to play at the moment. To kind of get myself in the right frame of mind, I was playing Vidya with Logan this morning. And we were playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles. That game is really fun. This is already not. Did you say don't touch the red fruit? Is that what that is? It's impossible to tell. The graphics are so shit. Why would, like, as I mentioned, I was playing I was playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles. That game is from, I think it's from like 93. It has way better graphics than this. Like, it is far easier to tell what I'm. Why is he? Oh my god, the auto aim. Jesus Christ, I'm aiming forward. I want to go forward. Like, the platforming sucks in 3D Sonic. Like, you can never just jump. Like, when I was playing Sonic 06 with Toby, like, one of the first things I noticed is when you jump on a spring, like, you can't move forward. You have to do, like, a homing attack. I'm like, why do the steering in the air controls have worse... They're worse even than the shitty Sonic 2 on Master System, which is... Well, it's not shitty, but, I mean, it's not good. Thank you, Taiwei. Thank you. Uncle Balby says, chat, are you doing the good ending or the bad one, Jacob? I'm fighting for my freaking life. This is not about Sonic. I'm fighting for my life here. I don't know what's happening. This is just noise. I feel drunk. Is this the right way? I get rings are this way. That's usually a good sign. I'm confused. I keep getting hurt by these cops who I swear are also fighting the monsters. I know I can hurt them, because that has something to do with which ending you go for, but why are they attacking me? I'm literally just fighting the monsters with them. Obviously I don't work for you. Like, the starfish is like, hey, hedgehog guy, I don't know you, but do you wanna kill cops? And I'm like, nah, I think I'll kill monsters. And then he's like, what are you doing, you traitor? I made my decision. Go away now, starfish monster. It's so like, why would you do that voice for a tutorial? Swap weapons by pressing the circle button. Soon, I will destroy all my enemies by opening the map screen with triangle. Like, come the fuck on, dude. I don't know. You are asking the wrong guy, Shadow. I ain't got a fucking clue, mate. Prado with an O, very generous donation, thank you, says, I should probably be using this money to see a doctor after that absurd laughing fit from last night, but I feel like you're in more pain than I am right now. I actually have a toothache, so I am. Thank you, that's really generous of you. Yeah, that was some funny shit last night. So, those of you who aren't in the Discord, we had a movie night. We watched this really bad, like, Dracula fan film. Like, bless them, they tried, but it was awful. I don't know what I'm doing. And then afterwards, we just started sharing memes, and they were just so ridiculous. Yeah, if you're not in the Discord, you should join. Like the meme channel alone is fantastic. Bean Daddy Mandela says they keep calling these aliens black creatures. So does killing them constitute a hate crime? If so, I won't not tell you to do it. That's just confusing enough to keep ahead of YouTube's algorithm. Well done. I hope you're, Blue Hedgehog spotted! Fuck me! I kind of appreciate that they tried something different. But, when they give Shadow his own game, they don't want it to feel like a Sonic game. I applaud that. What I don't applaud is that it doesn't feel like a game at all. Like, it feels more like a hate crime. But, like, the hate crime is on you, like, the player. You're the one that the devs hate. The ultimate power. A 3-foot hedgehog. It's like the black arms will cleanse the whole palette. All I could think of was like minutes ago when it was like, press the circle button, my dude. Yeah, it's like, oh, hell's not so bad. They got video. It's just like hundreds of like copies of Shadow the Hedgehog and nothing else. They're in other boxes, you open up God of War, Shadow the Hedgehog's inside. Even like Mega Drive things, they shouldn't even be able to fit a disc in the box. They're completely the wrong shape. You open up Wonder Boy Monster World, it's fucking Shadow the Hedgehog on disc somehow. That looks suitably end of the level-ish. Let's go there. Don't care. Shut up. Rank C. Don't give a fuck. I'm amazed I even scraped a passing grade at that. I spent most of it running into enemies and trying not to fall off the edge of like every platform. Even like, oh, I'm a bit hungry here in hell. First thing in the morning, open my cereal box. You pour it into your bowl. Like you got like, I don't know. I was gonna say wheat crunchies. That's not a cereal. That's a crisp. I apologize. Get your cookie crisp. You got to pour. That's a children's cereal. I know. That's a fat kid cereal. You got to. What? I mean, you're a fat kid. You're in hell, right? So you're pouring out your cereal into the bowl. It's just fucking discs of Shadow the Hedgehog flying out of the box.
Also reported seeing a black hedgehog in Westopolis.
Westopolis! They're not even trying. They're not trying to even make the places sound like real places or like there's no
Isn't Shadow on our side? I gave you an order, soldier.
there's no aesthetic like cohesion to this world. Do you know what I mean? You've got a bunch of sort of military guys and these like cuddly mascots and then these like really chunky aliens. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, there's no aesthetic cohesion to this game at all. Like, this world doesn't feel like a world that exists. And again, like, I'm being perhaps very critical because, like, as I say, I was watching Lord of the Rings earlier, which is one of the most well, like, realized worlds in cinema. And obviously, that's not video, that's a movie. But It's so well realized.
You deliberately disobeyed me, Shadow.
Motherfucker, who is
No
you?
one tells me what to do. I have my own reasons for collecting the Chaos Emeralds.
I love how this dude is like Shadow has basically the personality of Wolverine. I wish they'd use Linkara's voice instead of like Rockbiter for the villain. That'd be so good.
Where am I?
My God, Shadow, you traitor! Shadow, you deliberately disrespected a woman!
I guess I underestimated his powers.
I haven't got a fucking clue what's going on, by the way.
Going on out there.
I don't know how much of that is my own fault for not paying attention.
Up to. I don't remember this place.
It's alright, Shadow, I've played this game once before and I don't remember either. I say I've played it, I ended up fobbing Gemma off with it. I was like, don't... Insert meme name here simply asks, when does Shadow say the N-word?
You saw him too, didn't you? Those black
I love that his shoes just fucking have Lego on them.
exterminated. Men status report. Those gun soldiers are done for if we don't give them. Look out! That huge.
This console's just done for... I just murdered 2 of them. I agree. I'm in full agreement.
Roger that.
I miss the simplicity of like just really tightly designed levels that are just all about like platforming and stage specific gimmicks.
Look, are they?
I just flew off the edge. Completely off the edge. If you ever want to feel like Dark Side Phil, just pick up a copy of Shadow the Hedgehog on PlayStation 2. This is a game that makes you feel stupid for playing it. Oh god, why am I so bad at this? It's just chaotic. I can't fucking tell what's happening. Oh my god.
Engaging the black aliens in the ruin.
Why do like they're not even black, like this one's like purple and red. I feel like they just wanted to like keep saying black just to like make a thing about Shadow. It's not even like a racism thing. I mean, it's like they wanted to like, oh well, Shadow's black as well, so it's like, you know, it sounds like they're hunting him too, because they kind of are, and it's like, oh, you know, Shadow's like one of them because he's black too, and it's just weird. I don't know, in my head I had a cohesive point and it just kind of trailed off because I'm so unreasonably fucking angry at how bad this game is.
Not as tough as they look, are they? Damn, a dead end. Guess we have to take our chances with the tornado.
I'm already in the tornado. I feel like there's no need to trigger that line of dialogue. And I'm no longer in the tornado. What is happening? Why am I just fucking parkouring this wall? None of these fucking mechanics work. It's just this whole game is just like a mad scramble to like make it out of a level alive. Like, I don't feel like I'm playing a video game. I feel like I'm in Nam. It's alright, everybody can relax. I've got the sword. William Searle asks, I don't know which one is worse, this or Sonic 06. In terms of just like weird cringiness, I feel like Sonic 06 is in a league of its own and it's super buggy, like even buggier than this. But this, just because of controls and level design, this is worse. I'd say this is really badly made, like more than any other Sonic game I've played. This is the worst like programmed. I must specify as well in terms of the optimization and things, because a couple of people are mentioning about the PS2. I don't want to be like Cad Icarus and like fucking act like this is the only version of the game. Obviously, the GameCube version exists. I've never played it. By all accounts, it is better, but I can only judge what I've played. So, I don't know how much of this is a bad game and how much is is the port. There are things that are obviously to do with the game, like the design of it and the storytelling are the game, but in terms of the optimization and the controls, that may well be down to the fact it's a port. So in the interest of fairness, Cat Icarus isn't bad, mate. He literally, in his Shadowman video, he literally like pretends no other version exists. He reviews the absolute worst version of Shadowman, pretends no other version exists, barely plays it, does zero research. It's like a 25-hour game. Even if you're fairly decent at it, most people will not get as. Most people will take longer on their first playthrough. He gets about 20 minutes into the game, and then that's his full review. Fucking ridiculous review. And then he changed the title of the video to reflect the criticism he was getting, because he put the word port in the title because the comment section was just full of people going like, this is a port of an amazing PC game. It's a really bad port and you're acting like this is the only one that exists. Rudy J says, on a scale of not at all to severely, how much do you want to strangle me for making you do this? In a weird sort of way, I'm having fun. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not enjoying playing the game at all. Like, it's feces, but like, I'm enjoying how bad it is. Like the other night, I watched a film called Mesa of Lost Women, and it was completely incomprehensible. And I would recommend it to anybody who likes bad movies. Like, I didn't enjoy it for anything other than it was good, but like, it was it was horribly shite, But I still had fun. So, and it's like kind of like with this, like I haven't gotten super frustrated with it yet. I'm sure I will eventually. Like the novelty will wear off with how bad this is. Is this doing anything when I like slam into these orbs? Does that do anything? It seems to make loads of lights come out, but like it doesn't trigger a cutscene. No one says anything. I specifically brought up Cat Icarus when I was talking about the optimization of this game, and I said, in the interests of being fair, I want to acknowledge the other versions that exist. And then I'm saying I don't want to be like Cat Icarus. That's not me saying Cat Icarus is a cunt. I'm just saying he doesn't bother with research and things like that. So he'll make a video as embarrassing as his Shadowman video. What?
Not here.
I really have no idea what just happened. To be entirely truthful with you. I don't know how much of that was just me being an idiot and how much of that was the atrocious fucking game design. Yes, he is straight up telling me about the orbs. I just wasn't paying attention. That's entirely on me. Maybe people like this game just because it lets you kill cops. Which is, I guess, a fantasy for a lot of young people. Don't tell me where I can't skate, Officer Dibble. I'll skate wherever I want.
I can't die here.
Let's go.
Fucking Sheriff Berman. If I want to walk on the grass in the park, I will. Do you know what the biggest problem with the combat is in this game? I have mentioned it, but I want to clarify this is the biggest fault with the combat. It's the auto-aim. It's not even the shitty camera. Although the camera is pretty bad. You do get a little bit of camera control. You can't go up and down, but there are times where you can go left and right with the camera. So there is some camera control, but it's not good. But the worst thing about the combat is the auto-aim. It just does not work. Dude, I do not care. Why are you still speaking to me?
I take orders from no one. I do as I decide.
He's such a badass. I do as I decide. My personality is totally not contrived at all. It feels completely organic and not like it was fucking focus grouped. Sonic the Hedgehog, in general, the 3D ones, is a prime example of how not to write characters. None of them have any personality. Like, they are cardboard cutouts. No, not this. I know what this is. I've played this level.
I wonder if there are any Chaos Emeralds around here. somehow escaped, but was then captured by those humans. But from where?
Also,
Why?
can I just say I fucking hate amnesia as a storytelling device. It is so lazy.
Feels like I've been here before.
It is one of the most trite fucking ways to tell a story. It's like, we need a character to, like, not know shit when they should. I just have them lose their memory. Then we haven't got to explain anything. They can just discover everything as the audience does. One of the biggest culprits of that is the Resident Evil movie. That is a terrible movie, and people give it a free pass because it's not as bad as its sequels, and I guess we're grading on a curve. I love how you just stick to the fucking bars and the walls. Like, it doesn't matter. He's got all these powers that are useless. William Searle, Charmy comes for you. Prepare for annoyance. He's probably going to tell me how to play the game, Charmy, and I'm not going to pay attention. Oh no. I'm getting flashbacks to when I tried playing this with Tom. Motherfucker! I know what yellow looks like. This is not yellow. Alright, this is green. You fucking bee. You colorblind ass. Shadow, slow the fuck down. I cannot control you. Sam says, how much would it cost for you to find a sex worker and make her stream Shadow the Hedgehog for you? I can't imagine, like, genuinely. You could be, like, the ugliest, most poorly bathed guy, like, on the planet. And if you know, if you picked up a prostitute and said, you know, I'm going to pay you, like, this X amount of money to stream the entire of Shadow the Hedgehog with me. You have to play, though. I think they just choose the sex, to be honest. No matter how, like, smelly or ugly you were, they'd be like, look, I really don't care. Like, I expected to have sex with you. I was prepared for that. I wasn't looking forward to it. But, like, whatever weird, dirty shit you want to do, that's fine. Hey, Shadow. The bee's obviously an idiot, right? Like, which one I find racist. Like, bees, you know, are always portrayed as not being smart in the media. I don't think that's fair. But also, the bee's clearly a moron. So, and he's going, oh, I've been sent here to get some secret discs. I don't even know what that is. Like, why would you send the bee? If the bee's a dumbass, send somebody clever. Like, why send the moron? It doesn't make sense. It's not fun, alright? You fucking liar. He's not even riding the fucking thing. He's just like, wee! I'm like, bitch, you're not even on the spinning top. You're going wee from flying that you can already do. I'm not trying to drag you into it, dude. You are following me of your own will. You can leave anytime. I do not wish for you to accompany me on this mission, honestly. Fuck this auto-aim! This is genuinely, like, one of the worst 3D Sonics, absolutely. I do kind of like that I can swing a tree as a weapon. Like, it doesn't make up for anything else, but it's certainly bad. Fuck me. Fuck, man. I should have studied engineering or something. This is crazy. This is like, what a life. Like, playing Sonic games and fucking reading books by sex predators. What is my life? And it doesn't even put both his hands on the motherfucker's like, why is this taking so long to shuffle along one-handed? Shadow, you dumb motherfucker. Ultimate life form. Can't even figure out how to shimmy.
When I'm clinging to the wall and forming a triangle jump.
Don't care. Give me the emerald. I'm leaving. Oh yeah, it's a Sonic game. It's nice to be able to control my speed, actually. You know what? This... It's not perfect, like it's still a little bit shit, but this handles so much better than Shadow does on the ground. These controls are much better. Like, this is mean that they would put a section that handles decently in the game. Fucking Panzer Dragoon over here. I don't wanna look down. I'm high up in the air. I'll be scared. Where? Oh, and now I've got to go back to... And immediately the controls almost launch me off the fucking platform. Yeah, so the button to pick up a weapon is the button to make him do this. Stupid.
Shadow. Android? Am I an android too?
Great dialogue. That was like that. I aimed that square at him as well. He's just like, nope, too fast. Whoa. Oh my god, it's just. This is unfucking playable. I can't believe they released this. This is not good enough. This is not good enough for public consumption. I know I'm just going to fly off the fucking edge in a minute. I can hardly see.
I can't die here.
Really, Shadow? I'd be more than happy to die here. Having accomplished nothing, but at least I won't have to deal with this ever again. My obligations will have passed. I know what I would...
Doctor, you will tell me everything.
Like... I don't know what I would do if there wasn't actually people in the chat. Because I'd be like, well, you know, I've got to do this. I was paid to do it. I feel like we've been on this lonely screen for a while. Alright. For a moment there, I dared to dream that the game had frozen. You know what they say. Really? Because it's just there, man. Anybody else just miss jumping on the dude's head 8 times? Apparently I got an A ranking on that. Unsure how I achieved that, but I'm not going to look at Gift Horse in the mouth. Sonic 06 has the worst load times, though. Of all the ones I've played, that one has the worst load times. Then probably Unleashed, then this. Maybe this, then Unleashed, actually.
I'll make you wish you never created me.
Secret door detected off to the right.
Oh, that needs lots of keys, obviously.
5 separate keys are required to access door.
I love how much time this game spends calling me a dumbass. You can't see this thing that's right in front of your face? Of course you can't, you thick fuck. You're playing Shadow the Hedgehog. What's wrong with you?
Oh, Shadow! God, you're surrounded by things and are trying to bring me down. Activate the volcanic defenses to shield the base with my lava magma.
Robotnik, I just tried to kill you. Why are you now like giving me instructions? Like, Shadow, glad you're here. For when you tried to kill me minutes ago. Listen, these guys have got me surrounded. So activate the shield. Fuck off. We're mortal enemies.
Damn, not here.
Again, controls wise, it should be easy for me to leap from one of those to the other. The only reason it isn't is because of shitty controls. That doesn't make your game good. It's like, that's not a fair challenge. It's only hard because it handles poorly. Jesus Christ! Why is the button to pick shit up the same one that sends you spiraling off the fucking edge? The best parts of the game are where it pretty much takes all control away from you. Great. Yep. What? These load times are inexcusable.
Nice to see you, Shadow Android. And you too, Omega. It certainly looks as if you've, well, done quite a bit of damage down there. But did you really think that you could challenge me?
Well, yeah, you're listening to like breezy, summery pop music.
And reign supreme.
Yes, Doctor. You will regret ever having created me.
Why does the actor doing the voice of Shadow
You little, you're nothing but pieces of
sound like he's trying not to wake the neighbors?
You'll
He's
be
like,
thrown in the
yeah,
junkyard.
that's right.
You'll feel my wrath.
Even when he shouts, he's like, oh no.
I'll turn both of you into scrap with my latest and greatest invention.
God, I miss when you didn't talk.
What? Oh, wait! A Force Lord! Don't think you stand a chance against me.
Well, again, I do feel like I stand a chance against you. You've just accidentally shot yourself. Well, it's happened, folks. It's taken us a little while to get there, but I'm no longer having any fun. The game has now just begun to frustrate me.
No! This can't be!
Well, you think that, Robotnik, but no, it is. This is the situation. I'm playing this shit.
Sorry, Doctor, but this is the end for you.
Oh, great. More story.
Finally, I've got all the Chaos Emeralds.
I made you, and this is how you repay me?
I am Shadow Android, the ultimate battle life form created by Eggman.
The ultimate battle life form created
I will
by
now lead this
Eggman.
empire, and androids will rule. This is who I am.
Eggman, target acquired. Locked and loaded. Fire.
What?
Goodbye, Doctor.
Oh, God. Oh, God, what a nightmare. Thank God that's over. Oh. Well, there it is, folks. Thanks for joining me for the worst game of all time. I like that nothing was explained as well. He's like on a quest to get his memory back, and he's like, maybe I'm an android, I think. And then he murders Dr. Robotnik, and then it ends. Test department, don't lie. Fucking, you see the credits there, test department. Nobody tested this shit. Yeah, that's dreadful. You've unlocked vacuum egg. Okay. I'm not entirely certain what that means, but... Not sure what I've accidentally done here, but yeah. This is really bad. Yeah. I'd say like amongst the worst games I've ever played. Certainly like bottom 5 games. So I think I'm going to say goodnight. Getting tired. But yeah, the words egg vacuum at the end of the game there really just let me know that it was all worth it.